establish credit. Quick story, when I went off to college, I did not know anything about credit cards, and so I took every credit card they offered me, and I ended up with, guess how many? Not 3, not 4, but 7 credit cards.
Oh.
Now, hey, you know, I thought I had it going on. I was styling and profiling, buying stuff for my boyfriend, now husband. You know, I thought I had it going on. Not. The moral of that story, don't do it. But more on that another time. As a financial advisor and a parent, it's my job to teach my children financial responsibility, and I want to help you to do the same. So here we go. I have 3 sons, and when the oldest turned 18 and had a job, I helped him to apply for the Discover It credit card for students. So here's some of the benefits. You can currently get 0% interest for the first 6 months on any purchases, and they are also offering a $20 statement credit for good grades. So if you have a 3.0 or higher, they'll give you a $20 statement credit once a year for up to 5 years, which is excellent. Free money. Hello, college kids need money all the time. And you can also get some cash back just on your everyday purchases. So sometimes it could be anywhere from 2 to 5% on specific purchases, and then 1% on all other purchases. But either way, it's still really good benefits for someone just starting out. And they also monitor your credit, so you can keep track of your credit score, which is also very important. Now, before you apply for anything, please, 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 you have to teach your kids how to do a budget. We don't want them maxing out the credit card. That's not the goal here. So I have to stress the importance of teaching them how to do a budget. And if you need help with that, please make sure you like my page, because I am going to do an upcoming video for teens on how to do a simple budget. So now I want you to hear from my son, who has the Discover credit card and has had it for a couple of years now. So I have my son here, Keith, my oldest. He's 20 years old, and we were just recently having a discussion, actually today. Earlier in the car, I was telling my 17-year-old that we were going to be helping him to apply for a credit card soon, and his response was, "I don't need a credit card." And so my son started telling him all the reasons why he needs to establish credit. So I just wanted him to share very briefly what it was that he told his brother for the benefit of those that are listening.
So we know that he needs a credit card. Why? Because he needs to establish credit. Everybody needs credit, which might seem, you know, a little pushy. Most people don't like the fact that they need to have credit, that they need to do something so that they can do things out in the other world. But if you don't have credit, you can't get a car. If you don't have credit, you can't rent your own apartment. So it's an absolute necessity in the end. And one of his worries was the fact that you end up having to put yourself in debt, sort of. Well, with Discover, they actually make it kind of easy to overcome that. So, for instance, they have certain deals where they'll give you 5% cash back on, you know, normal purchases that you make.Maybe you go to the grocery store. Well, certain grocery stores, you go there, you use your card, you pay whatever you need. You already need the groceries anyway, and they'll give you 5% cash back on those purchases. Or if you get gas, they'll give you 5% cash back purchases. Or if you go to the Nike store, they'll give you 5% cash back on it. Either one of those, which is great, because these are things that I already go to do in the first place, things that you need in the first place.
So you're saying you pay your card off usually, or you try to, you know, for the everyday stuff that you're purchasing, you're using the money that you already had budgeted for those things, and you're paying those things right back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so how has this affected your credit?
My credit is excellent. You know, the idea is to not use your credit card for more than what you really need it for. If you can't pay for it with a regular card, then you don't need to be buying it in the first place. That's how
And when you say regular card, you're talking about your bank card?
Yes.
Okay. Right. And so do you know what your credit score is right now?
Yes, my credit score is 718.
Very good. Very nice. All right. You heard it right here. Not just from me, but you heard it from the one who's actually using it. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments section or other comments, etc. Until next time, be blessed. So I want to leave you with 5 best practices for you to help your child use this credit card and build credit. Number 1, help your teen set a specific budget for personal allowance, gas, groceries, etc. You know, again, I'll be doing a video on that. So if you need help in that area, just, you know, go to my page and hit like so you don't miss it when that comes out. Number 2, only spend what was budgeted on the credit card. So example, if you spend $30 on gas, that is the amount that you should be paying back, not just frivolous spending. Number 3, pay off the balance in full each month. Number 4, earn cashback rewards equals free money, free stuff. And number 5, use the card for other school-related expenses like books or other supplies, and pay that card back, but make sure you set a limit. One more time, please do not allow your teen to apply for this card before learning how to do a budget. We want them to start out the right way so that they have the most success coming into adulthood, right? Right. Now before you go ahead and raise your hand and tell the Lord, thank you for helping me discover the Discover card. Amen and amen.